Hello bike people, today we're going to talk about single speed conversions. October 20th is the World Championship single speed bike race. This year we're going to do a aid station. I haven't been in the last few because they've been in different countries, and but we're super excited to have this one so close to home. So you have an old bike and you're like, I want to try the single speed thing. This right here is a Melvin. But this converts your bike. This could be a diamond frame bike. This could be a full suspension bike. Either way, if you've got vertical dropouts, generally there's no way to adjust the chain tension. And on a single speed, you need the chain to be tight. Otherwise, it's going to be all saggy down here and fall off. That's why we invented the Melvin. And this is a chain tensioner that takes up the slack. There's also some spacers back here so you can adjust the alignment with the cog, and also the pulleys float to further dial in and make sure you got your alignment good. It's very important to have your chain and your pulley wheels aligned. After this came out, there's several more on the market that came out, some cheaper ones. Most of them have a single pulley, so they're just designed to tension the chain and that's it. This one can be used with a full suspension bike like we have here. Even with the travel going up and down, a lot of times that'll lengthen the chain. We can have multiple gears on the front, so you can have a 3-speed, you can have a 2-speed. As long as the big gear and the little gear is only separated by 20 or less teeth, you're good to go. We have found that the travel, some people say, oh, I have this old travel bike, this old full suspension, and it's got a lot of travel. We found that travel doesn't matter. Even with gears on the front, this takes up all the slack. The most important thing, occasionally we'll get a call and we'll get, hey, we just put a Melvin on. And we have a brand new cog and a brand new chain ring and a Melvin and a new chain, and the chain will skip. And what we have found a lot of times with that is the cog, the Surly. A lot of people use these Surly cogs. These are not meant for a 10 or 11 speed chain. You need to put on an 8-speed chain. There's a huge difference. In fact, any time you do this conversion, please use an 8-speed chain. So I want to talk about this bike right here. I had a friend at Santa Cruz Bikes and I got this for free because it was a warranty that got fixed and nobody wanted it because it's so ugly. I think about the time that the covered wagons were coming across the Oregon Trail is about when this frame came out. Even older than that are these wheels. This was the hot ticket for about 3 months one year. This is the original plus size where you put a smaller wheel but a larger tire. And this is actually pretty close to the diameter of a 26-inch. That's what they said anyways. It doesn't look like it to me. You can see where the cantilever boss is basically right next to the rim. So cantilever's not going to work on this. This is like 1997, I would say. Kind of a fun fact about that. We'll move on. This is a Surly cog. These are pretty popular. They're easy to come by. There's a ton of Surly dealers. Everything they make is pretty reputable. Works pretty good, but people buy this and then they immediately throw the instructions away and they start running it on a modern chain. This is designed for a 6 through 9 speed chain, I believe. This is an 11-speed chain. Don't even think about a 12-speed chain. Don't even go there. Now it's hard to see. It looks good, but if you wrap this around, it's really sticky. As this chain is pulling the cog forward, it is not going to sit all the way down, and when it does, it's going to not want to let go. And then when it does let go, it'll be violent, and then it'll go like this, and it'll skip. The chain you should always use, unless you have a dedicated single speed, is an 8-speed chain. We have a Shimano PC 870. This is the gold standard. Whoa, it's nice and happy. There's no sticking. There's side-to-side motion. It's very happy. This is going to work great. So that's our recommendations for chain. Always a good idea. New chain, new cogs, new chain ring. They all work together. They wear together. Buy them all new once when you do your build.